My maternal grandmother came over at age 15. Um, she was one of 13 children, and she came over on a day's notice. She was in County Mayo, and my dear grandmother Eleanor was told that her older brother, who had saved up to come over to the United States, this is during the Depression, was ill and couldn't make the trip. And my great grandmother decided that Eleanor was the best suited of the 13 kids to take his place at 15 years of age. John, I cannot imagine at 15 coming to a foreign country. She was educated and she was a wonderful woman, but she had no family over here, no friends. Made the trip, and frankly, that's what I think about when I think about my heritage. To come over in the peak of the Depression and come over without any family or friends, and met a man later on. She came through Ellis Island, moved to Chicago, met a husband who passed away early in their marriage with 5 kids under the age of 10, or 3 kids under the age of 10. And she made a life for her family that I get to thrive on as a result. And that's who I am. And that's who I've always been. The people before me made sacrifices. My parents were incredible. I mean, they were awesome parents. My grandparents instilled the love of the game in me and instilled who I am as a man, as a human being, as a caring, giving person. But that all comes down to this spirited Irish Catholic woman who defied all the odds coming over at 15 years of age. And, so I'm proud of who I am and where I came from. And, I blatantly evoke my Irish heritage, and not just on March 17th. I'm not the guy who hoists a beer on March 17 and tells everybody I'm Irish. I'm Irish every day of the year. And it's part of that heritage and that stick to itiveness and that gutsiness that she instilled in me. Just real quickly, John, I went to kindergarten about 8 blocks away from where I grew up, and my grandmother's house was about halfway, but not exactly a direct route. And I stopped at her house almost every day. And you think back, now I'm 64 years old. A 5-year old back then, you didn't have any problems walking to school that far. And I would stop and I'd hang out with her and I would cook with her and play with her. And she instilled a lot of who I am, my love of dogs, my love of people. And I'm really proud that I got to experience it. And I'm thrilled that she got to instill that in me.